cut that off, sort of like that. And that goes in there, and then the two little V's on the side, just mark in the side of the jig, mark where it's got to go. Makes life easier. So I left the jig with Trish, and I said don't lose it, and each year she keeps it, and we bring it out to do the cake. But it just makes life a lot easier.
We have the big pails of fondant, and we break them up and work them up, knead them, so it's pliable to roll out, make it easier to go over the cake. So we get the little balls of our fondant prepared and keep those covered. So what they're doing now, they're patching just to prevent when we cover the cake little dints and blemishes. So they're patching and brushing with a sherry port, and the sherry port acts as a glue for the fondant. So once they patch, they're clean around the board, ready for the covering of the cake. So now we're rolling out the fondant, trying to keep it basically square, ready to go over our little cake. This is my choice and preference. It's it's an antique, it's a bit like me, and it's plumbing pipe.
My son should have some spares for you.
Yeah, so I flipped that over with the help of the plumbing pipe, and of course I have a cupboard full of very expensive rolling pins, but none of them work like Old Faithful. So now I'm smoothing the fondant.
But you can't get good wooden spoons like
and
you
cutting it off.
And they're just...
They snap it up and mix it.
I'm removing the fondant, and Margaret now will take out any little specks of cake so that it's clean, ready to be used again, and the little scrappy bits go for patching the cake. So I smooth the cakes.
So what's that that you're using?
Well, this is... No, we must never ever put water near fondant, because all this is sugar, it would melt. And you can see it's shiny because of the humidity in the air today. It's very sticky. So this is just a little foam rubber with a smooth fabric. We can fit and smooth.
So I've just come today to just help out because I'm retired now and I have a bit of extra time. So there was a bit of a shortage today, so I've come in to help out and do whatever I can for a good cause.
I had the cafe here, the Town Hall Cafe, and I started off just before I went out of that doing this with Trish. But I don't do a lot anymore. I haven't got the energy to do the roll, but I love making flowers.
Well, I started playing around cake decorating, of course, with Trish once many years ago. But I've been a member of the guild for about 6... Oh, sorry, Trish. Been a member of the guild for about 6 years.
I always wanted to start doing cakes because being a baker, I always been asked to do more expensive things, and I actually got to do a wedding cake for when I was a first year apprentice, and I had no idea what to do. And then in my second year, Mum introduced me and came down to see what these ladies do, and I've been here ever since.
I'm a long-time resident here of Candelo, basically lived in this area all my life, and I am the president of the Sapphire Coast branch of the Cake Decorators Guild. But I've basically been the president now for, 20 years maybe. It's mainly just we all work together, in a nice capacity that I'm just sort of the boss. And over the years we've all got, a little job that's particularly ours year in and year out, so we know to come in and just, do our little bit and work really successfully as a little cake factory. We actually started here in this town hall over 30 years ago. And we have some of the original, myself, Eileen Target here. This is Eileen, and Eileen's a life member. Yes, and Sylvia Holmes. I'm doing the border to the board, sealing the cake to the board actually, and I'm putting a decorative press on it, which is used a spoon. I'm using the back of a spoon.
Does it help the cake keep?
It does help the cake keep because it's sealed. See, when you've got the cake on the board and it's not attached, you need to seal it. Okay? As well as make it pretty.
I did my first wedding cake at 12 years of age. Yeah, but I didn't live down here then. Lived in Bombala. So there wasn't many people around there that did cakes actually. But a school teacher's wife decided to teach a few kids after school, and that's how I learned.
Lay them over, see? And just keep laying them, and they turn out like that. Yeah. It's really good. Yeah. It doesn't take much to decorate them all up. Even a little tree like that, it's just little tiny pieces, and then you just do that to them.
What's this? Oh, they're little tools for putting patterns on icing. Each little tool will have a different pattern on the bottom. That's a little fleur-de-lis. Toothpicks. That's a ball tool. They come in a variety of sizes as well. It helps to hollow out petals and make them stand up.
We originally started off with just about 4 cakes just that I made at home for a neighbour that was involved, and it grew a little slowly from that. So it's probably maybe been here now about 8 years that we've actually gone, or could be a little more even, I'm not quite sure, that we've gone into making so many. Look, I think we just love it. We love the hands-on work that cake decorating is involved, but we love being able to make them for clients that really love to receive them. But we also enjoy our workshops where we get together and make all the little toppers. They're a lot of fun. Everybody makes what they think they would like, and we get some feedback to let us know, that the clients really enjoy them, and some are quite emotional as they've never had a cake before. So it's just something, yes, that we really enjoy doing. And it also gives some of our members the opportunity to get involved with work like this, because they may just do a birthday cake for a loved one once a year or something like that. So it's nice for them to be involved.